While speaking during the official opening of one of the health facility in Mbeere, Embu County, led by Archbishop Canon Mwaniki from ACK Church in Embu, appealed to the government to work with private sector to ensure that vulnerable residents have access to medical service at affordable rates.
All the private sector complements the government. They don't compete with the government, because it is the prerogative of any government to provide for health care for all the citizens. And because the government cannot be able to do all that, then it partners with private sectors, not just even including the churches.
Dr. Eric Musawa, medical doctor at the health facility, noted that Mbeere area is a semi-arid area and in some instances cases of malnutrition is on the rise, insisting that the main aim of the healthcare was to ensure patients in marginalized areas received quality service at affordable prices.
Embu, especially the Mbeere area, is a semi-arid area. And one of the main issues, especially where you have in arid and semi-arid areas, is malnutrition. And when you look at this region, we would like to make sure that we tailor-make services to be able to address that from a screening point of view, ensuring that all mothers with babies undergo the stipulated child welfare clinics, weight assessments, growth monitoring, so that we ensure that we do not have a malnourished population. And studies show that malnutrition affects us in terms of intelligence, it affects our IQ, and this is one of the main areas that we would like to focus on.
However, Archbishop Canon pointed out that the government needs to partner with private sector in supporting the realization of healthcare in rural areas.
I would urge the government that as they partner with the private sectors, that, for example, this facility, the Imala, they will see to it that there are some of the services they need to lower down for the purposes of making sure that, for example, the people of Mbeere area who are living in some arid places, whose livelihood is beyond maybe managing, that they will be able to afford these services. And at the same time, we would ask the government at least to team up with this facility so that together they can work out a modality of even partnering in buying some of the equipment like the dialysis and what have you, so that at least people will be able to come here knowing that the facilities here have been offered both by the practitioner, the private practitioner, and also the government. So I would pray that the government of the county government of Embu will be able to team up with these people.
The men of the cloth weighed in on the issue of healthcare, adding that Embu County and other neighboring counties lack proper health facility, and they called on the residents to utilize the facility now that is nearer to them.
Health care in Embu and even other places has been in shambles. So when we see these interventions, they are very welcome. They should be supported by the government, and even people should be very positive about them. Even the community should warm up to that services have come to them. You know, even God left heaven and came down to his people. Now the services have come to the people. And this can only be good, surely can only be good for the community. We encourage such more enterprises across the county of Embu, and even in other places. I think these are necessary interventions that are very welcome.